If you're still keyframing text manually, you need to see this, because with Xmotion, you can create scenes like these ones really fast and easy. No keyframes, no expressions. Just pick a preset and you're done in literally 10 seconds. And the best part? It's absolutely free. If you don't have Xmotion yet, link is in the description. Takes 2 minutes to install. Now let's get into it. Inside After Effects, I'm going to create a new text layer and type Vidimize. Then I'll adjust the position of that layer on the canvas. Now let's head over to the Xmotion tab and select TextFlow. You'll find several categories in here, like smooth, dynamic, corporate, or cartoon. I will go with dynamic ones now, and the way you apply these presets to your text is simple. Just select one, hover over it to preview the result. Pick the preset you like, then choose how you want the animation to work, by character, word, or line. I'll go with character and hit apply. And that's it. The animation is ready. Now, if you want to adjust anything, you can also apply by word and tweak what you've already done. No need to start over. And you can try a completely different preset and apply that too. It will just override the previous animation. To adjust the in and out points, just trim the text layer directly. No keyframes, so you don't have to worry about any of that. You can also fine-tune the animation inside the text settings. Things like speed, how fast the text reveals. You can move the playhead to the beginning of your text layer and start tweaking. You'll see the changes live as you adjust, which makes it way easier to dial in exactly what you want. From there, you can adjust the starting point of position, scale, rotation, opacity, and tracking. Just remember, when you're tweaking these settings, you're adjusting the starting point of the animation, not the final state. The final state is just the text layer itself sitting normally on screen. You can also apply the default preset and build completely from scratch, adjusting everything manually, and still choose between character, word, or line for that animation. But let me try the cartoon preset real quick. By character, it's more bouncy, more funky. Pretty cool, actually. But for what we're building here, I'll go with smooth, character-based. Let me tweak the speed to make it a little faster. Then trim the in and out points. And I'll bring the frequency down a bit so it's less bouncy as the text enters the scene. Then just scale it slightly. Nice. Now, here's something worth knowing. Inside Xmotion, you'll also find pre-made scenes with text already built in, just like the ones you saw at the beginning. Plus, transitions. All of these are free inside the free version of Xmotion. But you can also explore the premium scenes. You can filter between free and premium, search by resolution or category, and find a ton of great stuff to speed up your workflow. Definitely worth a look. Okay, so that's the text animator. Completely free, works straight out of the box. Now I'm going to show you what happens when you take that same scene and push it further. This part uses Vidimize to generate the footage. A sneaker, floating looking like it cost a fortune to film. Let's see it. Now let's jump into the AI creation side. Inside Vidimize, I'm going to show you an example I generated earlier, this shoe. I'll download it into my timeline so you can see what we're going for. This is the kind of result we want to recreate together, so you understand how the workflow between Xmotion and Vidimize actually works. Quick note on credits. There are 2 ways to go. You can use a monthly subscription, or you can buy one-time credits that never expire. You choose what works for you. Now, to find a good reference image, I'll head over to Pinterest, or wherever you source inspiration, and find a shoe I like. I'll grab the first one here and download it to my machine. Then I'll go into the AI image section, in Vidimize, choose Image to Image, and import it. I'll use Nano Banana for this. In the subscription plan, Nano Banana is unlimited, so I can generate as many times as I want until I find the exact frame I'm happy with before moving to video. I'll set it to landscape and write my prompt. Use the uploaded image as a reference and inspiration. Create a minimal red low-top sneaker with a modern, clean design. Then hit generate and wait a couple of seconds. Nano Banana is fast. Actually, let me add no brands, no logos to the prompt and generate again. I want to make sure we get a clean shoe from the start. I'm not loving that result, so I'll generate again. That one's much better. Let me import it into the timeline to get a better look. You'll notice there's an Air logo on the shoe. We need to remove that. Let's do that fast. I will select Reveal Layer Source in Project, drag and drop the generation inside the X motion, delete the original photo and type Remove the Air brand logo from the shoe and generate again. Wait a few seconds and done. Logo is gone and we're good to move forward. Before we go to video though, I want to upscale this inside Nano Banana Pro. I'll convert it to 2K resolution. The reason for this is simple. The more detail we feed into the video generator, the more detailed and refined the final video is going to look. So it's worth doing. Now let's drag that into the AI video section. I'll go image to video. I will drag the 2K image inside. I want to make sure that the aspect ratio is correct. Set it to 5 seconds. Full HD resolution, and we don't need audio for this one. And also, I will go with Kling V3 for this one, and I will write a prompt of minimal floating, gently hovering, natural motion. Hit generate. This takes about 3 to 5 minutes, so in the meantime, feel free to browse X Motion, download assets, explore scenes, sound effects, TextFlow presets. None of that affects the generation running in the background. Okay, it's ready. Let me import it into the timeline. That's pretty cool. Now I'm going to rotoscope the shoe. If you're on an older version of After Effects, you'll see the Roto Brush tool. But for the newer version, I'll use the Object Matte tool, which is honestly really decent now. I'll select the shoe, and After Effects does the rest. Fast, clean, no manual masking. I'll nudge the position slightly inside the object matte to tighten things up, just tweaking values until it feels right for our composition. Then I'll scale the shoe down slightly and scale the text up. From here, it's just design work, making everything feel balanced and polished. You don't have to follow this part exactly, but I want to finish the scene properly. Let me trim the composition and make a few final adjustments. Now I want to add a drop shadow to really sell the depth. I'll go to Effects and Presets, grab Drop Shadow, and drag it onto the AI video layer. Adjust the values to create a nice, subtle shadow under the Vidimize text. Now here's a little trick. I want the drop shadow to affect only the text, not the shoe. So I'll duplicate the layer, set the duplicate to drop shadow only, delete the shadow from the original layer, then set a matte on the duplicate using the Vidimize text layer. Enable the text layer, and there it is. Clean shadow sitting right under the text only. Really nice effect. One last thing I want to show you. You can apply TextFlow to multiple text layers at once. I'll quickly create 2 text layers. highlight both, go to TextFlow, find the preset I want. Both layers animate in together. Same preset, one click. That's a serious time saver. That's the full workflow. And honestly, this is just the starting point. When you start feeding it AI-generated footage from Vidimize, the results go to a completely different level. Links for everything are in the description. See you in the next one.